What if you could step beyond a museum and into the world of the Vikings? Today, we're visiting Midgard Viking Center in Borre, near Horten, in Vestfold, southeastern Norway. Here you can enter a reconstructed Viking hall, meet people keeping ancient traditions alive, and walk among burial mounds that have stood here for more than 1,000 years. The museum opened in 2000, but the story of this place began long before that. Borre was once an important center of power, and the landscape still carries traces of its Viking past. But today, we're going beyond the museum. Outside, history becomes something you can actually walk through, surrounded by open fields, reconstructed buildings, and the landscape where people once lived, gathered, and were buried. At the heart of Midgard stands Gildehallen, a reconstruction of a great Viking Age feast hall. Halls like this were not ordinary homes. They were places where powerful leaders gathered people for feasts, important meetings, and ceremonies. Step inside, and the atmosphere changes completely. The timber walls, long tables, shields, and carved details give us a glimpse into the world of Viking Age society. During the summer, Midgard becomes even more alive. Viking reenactors set up traditional style camps, demonstrate old crafts, and recreate parts of everyday Viking life. I was lucky enough to meet one of them, who showed us how some of these old traditions are kept alive today.
So I'm gonna start churning some butter the old school way in this little clay pot. So when we are gonna make the butter, we have some sour cream up here and we whisk it.
Yeah.
And that's gonna take 1 to 2 hours.
1 to 2 hours?
Yeah, it is a very tedious task. So we're gonna take turns doing it. And this is also made from an old Christmas tree.
This is what makes Midgard different from simply looking at history behind glass. Viking life was about much more than raids and battles. Farming, cooking, textiles, and skilled craftsmanship were all important parts of everyday life. And just beyond this reconstructed Viking world lies something much older and completely real. These are the Borre burial mounds. Borre is home to the largest collection of monumental Viking Age burial mounds in Northern Europe. More than 1,000 years later, this landscape is still here, quietly holding the memory of Norway's Viking past. Thank you for joining me on this journey into Norway's Viking past.